Good morning, good morning, good morning. If I updated my title every week, it's episode 10. So, or stream 10 if you want. Now, not being here last week means I did quite a bit during the week. So if the world wants to load, yep, building terrain. There's not much terrain to build, but here we go. Come on. Bing. I turned to eating cooked apples. Because I don't know. Yeah, so making food is one of the things I want to do, but yeah. Maybe start over here, because this is the important, the biggest change. I changed the mob farm. And actually, let's have a little look. Is there anything I need? No. I'm looking for a right, we're there. Just the spiders. I can't keep the spiders from climbing up all the way and then being up there. Let me go into spectator mode for a second so I can show how this looks now. So I had cursed dirt in there, and it was perfect, it was great, it was awesome. But if you catch mobs that spawned on cursed earth in a soul vial and you release them afterwards, they despawn within a minute. Whatever you do. And I want zombie villagers too, so that I can convert them to villagers, I can breed, and then we have some villagers, right? And even walking around, that would be cool. But the curing, I did one yesterday. It takes more than a minute. So you can't do it if it's spawned on cursed earth. So I had to replace the cursed earth with stone. I just removed it. I have still these fans in here that blow into the center. They actually blow up to here. So it's perfect. Mobs get pushed in here. This guy blows in that direction, and here they go down. Now what often happens is spiders are on top of this thing here. So maybe I should put a fan in the top and just point it down. Could be a thing. And those are entity conveyor blocks. So they push the entities into that corner where there are two mob mashers. If you go, step aside, guys. I want to see the mob mashers. See, there's two mob mashers. And the good thing about mob masher is that it's a player kill. So you get the loot for a player kill, and you also get XP. So that's how we got the XP in there. Let's go back to survival. All right. I put an anti-barrel here as well because you can see what tons of stuff end up in there. Hey, 22 potions of healing. It's an anti-barrel. It stacks non-stackable items. Yeah. That's all the changes over here. I realized I have an angel ring, and so we can fly at high speed because things we did here. I came here, put some water mills, so we have a lot of grid power. I'm not thinking I need more than this ever, but we'll see, we'll see. Now this is the most efficient setup. So one water mill has a water source there and a water source here, and then it flows on all the sides. So that's the best setup for water mills. If you want to set it up, this is the way it goes. And then I came here with this thing. So it's a mechanical user. It's using that plant. There is an imaginary time block. We have a battery and a flux point. And the battery is even full, yeah. We also have a growth crystal. We should update the growth crystal. And I think we can do more than one now. So that would be nice as well. Okay, so they get harvested. They are put into the chest by the item collector. The what is this? Fertilized essence. Yeah, that gets put in here. I wonder, what do you do with fertilized essence? Mystical fertilizer. Instantly grows a crop, and then you can make the cores. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's put it back in. Now, then I have some mechanical crafters. The first one crafts the nether star essence into shards. The second one converts the shards into nether stars. And the third one converts the stars into star blocks. Which we have 109 of now. So it's going good. I think this chunk is not loaded when I'm not here. And I don't see an option to load chunks. See? And I have claimed chunks, and I have claimed this chunk. Oh, I wonder. Claim that as well. It should be good. But it doesn't seem as though... okay, let's claim these two as well. So now we surely have this area claimed. But I think that doesn't keep it... I think that doesn't keep it loaded. So, yeah. So I have to, and then if we take a look at JEI, we can find chunk. Nothing that starts with chunk load and chunk load. There is something. Chunk loading want, which I don't know what it does. And we need a villager in a golden lasso. So, yeah, we need to breed the villagers, and then we need an Eye of Redstone. Yeah, that's easy. So maybe that does what I want, namely load these chunks, keep them loaded. Yeah, we need to fix that as well. I made the ceiling higher, and yeah. Didn't have the mineral wood, so couldn't fix it. And here we are back. Yeah. Okay. Didn't change anything here. Did not do changes here, did not do changes here. I went down there and made the room a lot bigger. So if we go down, see, I made it a lot bigger so that you can come in here with a flint and steel and just do whole rows for the grains of infinity. But we don't need that anymore because the crafting station has been busy. Oh, what was that? No, that's one higher. The crafting station has been busy with the grains of infinity seeds, and so we have 23,900. Yeah. I also hooked up a compacting drawer here for the inferium. So what is that number? 58,000. Yeah. So that's good as well. Yeah, nothing else happened here. I just set it up properly. Nothing happened here except that I planted some stuff over there. You can see I did some decorating. I put down some leaves and vines. Everywhere I just put one. So I put one here. I put one here. Put one there. I put one there. I put one here. See how it grows. I put the lemon tree in the middle. And so now it looks more like, yeah, lived in. I added a compacting drawer here so that we get more cobblestone than what fit in one of these. while there are still 414,000 in there and 458,000 in there, with another 82,000 in this one. It doesn't seem to be putting them in there. No, it should. It should. It should. Okay, it should. Now, we're going to move this guy today. That's my plan. Into here. Because I want to have a auto-sieving setup over here that will do everything. Why are you not working? Oh, I made something. I made time in a bottle. Look what happens if I apply the time in a bottle on these guys. Oh yeah, I've also found how you can make them look a certain character. You just need a name tag. Put the name of the player you want on there and then attach it to the sieve. And then you can see a little Izuma. Oh, can I get in? Oh, that's the maximum. A little Izuma and a little Rendog. Look what happens if I apply the bottle. Now they should... That wasn't enough of the bottle. Oh. Is there nothing in the chest? Oh, the chest is empty. Okay. Alright, the time in the bottle keeps going a little bit. So I can run over here. I was making some stuff, but see, I have some sand, so we can put some sand in. The lemon tree is a bit in the way, I have to say, but it's cool. It's cool. Okay, here we go. Put the sand in the box. Apply the bottle. Look at them go! They actually go so fast that the system can't keep up with what comes out. And now it's already done. So, did we use? No, we didn't use. Ah, it's done. Are we grabbing that or not? I'm not grabbing it. So yeah, the time in the bottle is easy to make. So let's see, time in the bottle. See, it's golden ingots, a clock, a glass bottle, lapis, diamond. So these are easy things. Then you get time in a bottle, and you just keep it in your inventory and play the game. You can see it going up, and so you can apply time to anything, and you just keep it in your inventory, and it goes up, and then you can use it. That's what we did just now. You can go. Oh, I can't use it as an inventory. Okay. So yeah, they don't need to go that fast, but just this speed is good if we can keep them working. And I can put some more in here. It's already set up for 8 of these guys. All we need to do is hook up machinery to fill this chest. And maybe do it different than what's set up now. Because I don't really like this setup anymore. I want these guys in a row, and then actually in the front in a nice row, and then the chest at the back, and then it goes into the storage. And I want machinery here as well that feeds into it. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did more. I moved the inscribers a little bit, but they're not hooked up anymore. We have to fix that. And I put 32 interfaces and 32 molecular assemblers here. There's what's it called? An ME dense smart cable in the middle. And you can see we have 32 channels. So this is a P2P tunnel. And if you don't know, so you have two of these P2P tunnels. You have a dense smart cable on the other side. You have a normal cable on this side. I used orange. Right, we're gonna use orange for auto crafting. Although the dense cable is red. We're gonna make another module like that. Then the cable comes from here. And here we have another dense smart cable, another P2P tunnel, and a cable going in. Now there is a cable anchor here so that it doesn't attach to that side. And what it does is you right click with a memory card on this guy, and I have a memory card. Where is my memory card? Oh yeah, I put it in the chest. So I have a memory card, and what you can do is you right click, you shift right click here, and it says new device configuration created and copied to the memory card. Okay, and then we go to the other P2P tunnel. Right, and you right click, and then it says loaded device configuration. It also changed the color, and so now we have to wait a little bit because it says 0 channels. You can see the color changing. So I guess this is online now. Online, yeah. And 32 of 32 channels, yeah. So it's active. So we can use these now to craft, and what I already did. So it's a construction site over here. You can see that the cable going in, and then it goes over there, and it changes color. Yeah. Well, actually, this is good, right? We can use colors to go somewhere, and we can use the fluids to... Ideally, I would like to have a smart dense cable coming in, so we can have 32 P2P tunnels. We can only have 8 now, but 8 should actually be... we should get far with that. Right? It's a possible upgrade that we can do. Now, we're gonna make... So, invalid machine. So put that in there. So you can see also I made the controller a little bit bigger. We're gonna make a full controller. I moved that a bit out, I moved that a bit, so the crafting unit. This guy needs to go to that room as well. And these guys need to go to that room. Now, you can see in the interface terminal, I already started putting stuff in those molecular assemblers. We have 38 now. A lot of stuff is still in the one here, but everything needs to be moved up to these guys. I did more. You got a brief look, but I moved all the fruit and the fruit-based vegetables. Right, these are fruit-based vegetables. Let me harvest them and plant them again. I want to have more tomatoes. Okay, there we go. Now let's eat then. So yeah, these are all the cucumber, right, which is a fruit. It's a vegetable, but it's a fruit. We have peas, soybeans, cactus fruit, corn. Corn is a fruit. Eggplant is a fruit. So to make it clear, it's a vegetable. Yes, we class it under the vegetables, and the tomato as well. But it's actually a fruit. Weird. Beans and peas, they are actually fruit. So you have a plant, and there's a flower, and from the flower comes the fruit. These are fruits, right? There's only one I put in the category that I still don't understand why I did. That's the rutabaga, but you can see it's actually a carrot. So yeah. So I want to harvest these guys. Planted them in rows of 8, and then double rows of 4. Winter squash, cantaloupe, blackberry, huckleberry, cranberry, pineapples, more berries, grapes, strawberries. So yeah. It's just that I want to have lots of the garden stuff so we can make all the food. I want to make every item of food that's in the game. And there is a lot of food because there is Pam's Harvest Craft. This is all food. Look at all these things. Spring salad, turnip soup, plum yogurt, raspberry smoothie. There's a second page, all full of fruits. Yeah, queen bee is not, but corned beef breakfast, spinach pie, wonton soup, creeper wings. I don't know what that is actually. Cotton candy, a cooked crab, bamboo steamed rice. What else? Cherry jelly sandwich. Oh, that's nice to say. So yeah, I want to make all of these. Not today though, but I do. So I want to have lots of all the lots of all the ingredients, so we can make them without having to worry about that. I'm putting them into the kitchen. If you haven't seen the kitchen yet, kitchen is over here. This is the kitchen. Right, there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's fruits. They're here. Fruit-based vegetables are here. But there's all sorts of, these are plant-based or leaf-based vegetables. So you get celery and cauliflower and lettuce. It's actually the plant that is the vegetable. We get carrot-based vegetables like onion, which is, and a beet, and a carrot, and a turnip, and a potato. They're all actually carrots. And we have some more stuff over here. Yeah, I also have seed-based items. So yeah, that's the kitchen, and so I removed the fruit-based items here. I'm gonna remove everything from here until this is empty. Another project we have to do is make a storage room here and hook it up to the ME system. Maybe this is a good project to start on. Yeah. So how many items do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hold on, wait. Let's restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 47 plus 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 60. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 9. 54 minus 2. 52. It's 112. And I'm still missing the mineral items. No, they were actually in there. Were the shards in there as well, or do they not? Maybe there are no shards. There are shards. So 113 at least. So let's make 128. Oh, harvest. Always have to harvest sugarcane. And put it in here. I've needed that quite a few times already. Every time I need paper, every time I need sugar. By the way, this is the room with the chickens. They are still laying all sorts of things. It's going good. Right, the top one will almost always be, rather full. The bottom one will almost always be rather empty. And so, the capacity is good. Yeah, that's how we get all the resources. And then I did some more. I put the enchanter here with some magical wood. And I also made a bit of a power generation system here. So, we have the garden cloche, which has canola seeds in it. Those get pushed into the hopper. The hopper puts it into the storage crate. The storage crate puts it into the large storage crate, which, as you can see, has a lot of seeds in it. But also still some canola. The canola gets pushed over into the canola press, where it gets turned into canola oil. The canola oil gets pushed into the fermenting barrel, where it gets made into refined canola oil. The refined canola oil goes into the tank, from where it gets pushed into the enhanced combustion generator, which makes power, but is empty itself. And the battery is empty again. I wonder how that always happens. Now, I hooked up a capacitor here. This thing doesn't seem to do anything. We're going to remove these guys because I really don't think they do anything. You know, I checked again in the manual. Packed ice on this side, plutonium on this side. This is minus 200k. This is plus 4000k. The manual says this generates power by the temperature difference between those two blocks. It can never be bigger than this. So either I did something wrong. I'll have to look up a tutorial. Maybe there's a tutorial that tells me something else than what I did, but it doesn't seem to work. Right? This capacitor should be full. This capacitor should be full. These guys should turn out so much energy that, you know, we have everything. Okay, there's also a kitchen sink hooked up to this guy because it needs a coolant. However, once we have jellied cryothium cows, I want to use jellied cryothium. Because that should make more power. Now, you already saw that there is more. There is more because we have an autocrafter here that makes canola into canola seeds. It pushes the canola seeds into these composters. They turn the canola seeds into biomass, which this ultimate furnace turns into biocoal. The biocoal goes into the storage crate, and the storage crate, well, from there it gets pushed into the coal generator, which generates I don't know how much RF. So I put a second in because, you know, this number keeps going up. It's at 24,000 now. So it goes up quicker than it can use them. So yeah. But they're empty, so they're fully generating. We also still have this system, which is not working at full strength. As you can see, it's doing 92 instead of 600. That's because it's full. And I think we can use a better coolant as well. But yeah, this number is going up. This number is going up. So we're at 1.6 billion out of a maximum of 2.1 billion. So this guy is going to get filled up with lava. Yeah, this barrel is nothing compared to that. And all we have is 3 cobblestone generators and 32,000 cobblestone, so we're gonna run out of cobblestone. This is going to run full. It's no problem. Right, once it's full, that's okay. And then this battery is full. And it's going in and out 500. So yeah, it's good. It's good. We have power enough. This is what you have to look at. Is your battery keeping its level full? And you can see that it's happening. So yeah. That's all I did between the streams. I also, you know, I changed the cables, but it's logical. Oh! No. There's one tiny thing more I did. I made a villager! But I already said that. Yeah. So now, what I want to do. We want to move the auto crafting into the other room. First we need to feed the cows. Cows? Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, this is my Botania room. So whenever I do Botania stuff, it's in here. Now Botania is not in the quests. If we look at the quests, there is no Botania here. We're going to claim whatever we haven't claimed yet. But first, let's see the cows, because there is a quest line for cows. So what I have here is, whenever I've bred a cow up, I have 2 of them in here and a bucket of what it is. Right, so if I need iron, I know that it's a red bucket. Right, if I need milk, I've done the same here. These are gold and redstone. So what I do with the excess of cows is I put them... Hold on, is there something with gold and redstone that does... Gold... Redstone... Copper. I already have copper. Okay, so... Whenever I have too many cows of a type... I kill them. And I put that stuff in here. I put these guys in here, so I have wheat here. And I also have the empty cow. 4, 5, 6. The empty cow halters. And then what I do is I come over here and I feed the cows. So this one and this one should make that one. Nope. So then put that up there, take another one. Let's see, demon metal and redstone should make blazing pyrotheum. This is blazing pyrotheum, but we need 2. So, come here, come here. What did we get? Demon metal. End steel and end steel should make resonant ender. So this is resonant ender. So we have to feed these 2. Oh! Yep, that's it, that's it, that's it. So now I take the 2 parents. This is water. And 7. Okay, so that's 2 cows. Do I have molten end steel and molten steel? End steel? Steel must be in here. Yeah. So I have them. And then actually I should look in here, because these are the extra ones. And then there are extra ones in here. I have enough demon metal. We have molten end steel twice. That's good. Steel. Electrum bronze, gold, bronze, and steel again. Okay, we can keep the steel one. Demon metal has to go, the water has to go, the end steel has to go. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Where's number 3? Did I kill the 3rd one as well? Ah, that's good. Okay. I guess maybe I did. Alright, so we take 1 extra, so we have 6 again. Okay, so here we had purple slime and redstone to make night slime, but it's already 4 of them. Here we had redstone and obsidian to make tectonic pythrothium, but we already have 4 of them. Here we used purple slime and end steel to make melodic alloy, and this hasn't done it yet. End steel, melodic alloy, purple slime. And it is end steel. This is aluminium and copper to make aluminum brass, but we have 4. I did breed a few, and here we have silver and tin to make lumium. No, this is lumium. Alright, so there we go. Put everything in here. I hope there's no cows in there. Nope, doesn't seem to be. So this is done for a minute. Let's have a look what is next in the line. So melodic alloy we're working on. Aluminum brass we already have. Resonant ender we're working on. Tectonic petroleum we have. Blazing pyrotheum we have 1 cow. And that's actually an end station. This is an end station as well. This is not. This goes to a lot of stuff, namely essence of knowledge, which goes into enchanted metal, so we can still do that. I have molten enderium, we can do that. Pulsating iron we could do. I think I have nickel. Nickel is silver and lead. Yeah, I do. That's over there. So we can do Invar. And we can do osmium. I already did lumium. And we can do signalum. And we are doing the cryotheum, which is an end one as well. And then energetic silver we can do. Conductive iron we can do. This not yet. This is soon. Energetic alloy is soon. Molten night slime already have. So we're getting close to vivid alloy, which we need this guy for. Evil infused iron, yeah, first this one. Liquid death. So we're getting close to the infinity, actually. It's still far off, but we're getting close. Let's get out of this thing with cows, actually. By the way, if you don't know, you make a solium broadsword by making a broadsword, and then in the tool forge add the solium. What's it called? Sword blade. So you have a cobalt first, then you add the sword blade, which is made in solium. It gives you this sword. That's important because the sword gets you chunks. These things. Right? And the sword is the only thing that can make this the chunks. There is a lot of items in there that shouldn't be in there. Right? This guy. This guy. Well, actually, that's about it. Ectoplasm. Stone. Sign. Yeah, that could be everything. Spider trophies, cave spider trophy, spider chunk. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do, hook up all those systems, and we're gonna use brown cable for that. Cable, ME glass cable brown. So we need cocoa beans. Yep. Let's take 10 stacks. Let's put them in there. So we can make a brown cable. Oh yeah, I converted all the hatchery fertilized dirt, which is easy to make in the beginning of the pack. But now it's actually better to use the fertilized dirt from random things because it doesn't trample. It's oh, it actually has already bone meal and water in it, so it doesn't spoil from not having water, and everything grows on it, which is not true of the hatchery ran dirt. So yeah, it's better. So we want to make a brown cable. I need to be in the pattern terminal. Yep, that's here. So let's say brown cable, this guy. Right, we make a pattern. So now that's recorded. Let's take all the cables. Right, that's the way I want to organize this thing, is by having this is to do with cables. I think that's all has to do with cables. Maybe this die. Right, this is storage. This is crafting, maybe. Yep. So we get here, and then I put everything in there. Just quickly, so I can see what it is, because... Okay, so... so first we have white wool. Let's put the dyes next to it, so we can make purple and orange. Let's do the cable anchor maybe here. The brown cable. So first we have an quartz fiber that we can turn into glass cable, Fluix glass cable, and then we can turn it into brown and orange cables. Then there is a covered cable, a smart cable, a dense covered cable, a Fluix dense smart cable, and a red dense smart cable. Alright, so terminal setup. We can now go to the crafting terminal and say we need a cable. It says craft here, so I can craft some. Let's do 32. We can see what it needs to craft that. I'm going to have to put in more glass, I think. So we're doing that. Oh, it's already done. So now I want to hook up this guy. So let's dig in. Alright, let's actually do the same height. Yeah. And so we want to go in that direction. It's turning into a huge space down here. Let's dig down for a second. Okay. So we want to come, yeah, over here. Then put the cable in. So actually close that. Take that. Put it there. Right, it's good to have some light in here so we can see what we're doing. But we need a storage bus. Yeah. Okay, so let's put the cable up until there. Right, so it's almost in. And then I can close off this section. Now we need a storage bus. Let's see, storage bus. It's one of these guys, yeah. This. Storage bus requires an interface, a sticky piston, and a piston. I think we can already make a piston, yeah. So we should be able to make a pattern for... There is no slime in the system. So let's put slime in. So piston, this is the crafting terminal. We need the pattern terminal. Piston. Yeah, let's make one. You have to remember what you were doing. And then slime. Oh. Slime. Let's take one. Put it here. And we make the pattern. Put the pattern in here. But this is the moment to get the original piston. So we can move them up to here. A piston and a sticky piston, and then what were we going to make? A storage bus. This guy. Alright. So there's a pattern. Let's see, what have we got here? Capacity bus. A card. I thought I already had a card. Import, export, storage bus, fuzzy card, no. Inverter, no. But the capacity card would be interesting if we had Certus quartz crystal. We have. We have tons of Certus quartz now, because it's generating here. So let's take a stack. Let's take a stack charged. We don't need the charger anymore because we have so many charged now. So I took out the charger because, yeah, redoing the controller. So may not even put it back in. Okay, you go in there. You go in there. The one missing is actually the card. But I do have... Oh, not... Ah. So because I want this guy, I need a basic card, which is that. Which we can make. And so if we put these in here... okay. I think I have more cards already. Yep, an advanced card. Another one. Then maybe we can do these guys. This guy, because we have the ME thing. And then while we're doing storage, we can take the other storage items. Like this one. this one, and that one, and then also this one, and that one, and we need that and that. So there's not much left over here, but yeah, so that's the idea. Okay, so we come over here. Let's put everything in first. Yeah, okay. P2P tunnel. Storage bus goes here. This is an advanced card. Yep, very good. Accelerator card. Memory card. Storage component. Storage component. Storage cell. So 1, 4, 16, 64. Compacting drawer. Let's do here. 1K storage component. Drawer controller. Let's do one further. Annihilation core. Let's do here. Formation core. Basic drawer. Chest. Spruce wood planks. Storage upgrades. Things are still missing. And the upgrade base. I didn't make the other ones? That sounds weird. I should have done this guy. In changing these items over, did I perhaps lose something? No, they're not in there. Should be okay. Alright, can I make the storage bus? This guy. We need one to start with. Right, so let's go back into the limitless potential. So this needs to be there, and then we can add the cable. And now this should be hooked up to the system. And so something I truly do not have in there is TerraSteel. So now I should have TerraSteel. Yes! Alright, so all these drawers are in that system now. Alright, good. Now, these. And here is a little problem. I have the ender chest. So we need to change this setup. Gonna have to go in behind. Now, I've wanted to change this setup for a while already. But let's... Okay, this is how it looks right now. Right, so it goes from the ender chest into the drawer controller. What I'm going to do is chop this one out. Chop that guy out. Chop this out. We're going to hook it up to the same brown cable. So this needs to be done. And then let's just dig it out. Now I think I want the cable to go beneath. From beneath it devours. But so let's really go underneath, right? It will be easiest. It seems to be a little bit laggy. So we do that. We do that. We do that. Remove this guy. Put the cable in. And then bring the cable up. And then at the end, the cable goes here. Right, we want to have some light in there. And then here is a part of cable too much. Now I need a storage bus. Another one. So this guy, just one. No. Just one. Do not press the cancel button, but do start. So this is what we want, and I also want one basic drawer. On the basic drawer is because we're gonna have a hole in here, so I want to fill that up. So the drawer controller goes. So this guy goes here. This guy goes here. Then we need the storage bus cable. It's connected. And then we want stone to cover it up. There we go. And now it's not finished. It's not finished. Let's make a little room. Add a torch. Put this guy here. Put the cable in between. Let's say we put this on the black channel. There we go. It should be filled, yeah. And it's emptying already. Very good. Okay, and so we want to close this off again. There we go. Okay. Right. The only thing now I would want to change is grab these guys, put them here, grab those guys, and put them there. And then I need the keys. I think the keys are in here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's lock it first. Let's also lock these guys. Only the full ones. The empty ones we leave unlocked. That's because if we get items that are not in the system yet, we can add them. And then with this guy, let's go up first. I want to make sure they all display numbers. Oh, here, there's a statue. How did it not get into the witch? Ah, yeah. Oh, put it back in first. Oh no, it's empty. Problem. So let's unlock Take it out. Put that in. Put this guy there. Then I have one because I put it down. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Oh, it's wrong. So I have one because I placed it. Apparently that changes it. So I do not have witch chunks yet. I don't know if they exist, but they should go here. So lock it, and then I want this number to show. Hey. It doesn't show the number. Okay, here's a number missing. Doesn't want to either. Okay. Apparently some guys don't want to show their number. I think we are... except for one thing. Oh, right, do it different. Although they are also on that side. So these items and this item to unlock, and actually these two they should go on this side. There's no need to have double storage. I think that could be all for now. Yeah, the kitchen isn't hooked up, so that doesn't do. Let's get you guys up on the top. Yeah, so that's good. This guy needs to go into the auto crafting room and needs to get an interface, but not just yet. I put some stuff in a chest to know what I need to do. I forgot to turn on my timer, so I'm going to use another one. That should bring us to... the 2-hour mark. We're already, more than an hour in. Yeah, the chest. Okay, I put the chest. It's always been here. I explained about the canola, the seeds, and the biomass. I showed the villager. Compressed cobblestone. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay. So what we want is a sag mill. And a normal one. Whoa, what's all these things? Grind ore and other items, add grinding balls to increase output and efficiency, upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. Yes. Can't do that just yet because we're missing those things. Okay. So we need dark steel nuggets. Do we have that? Yes. So we need to make an infinity metal bi-metal gear. Wow. Iron nugget, iron alloy, iron... Okay, this should be possible. Something missing in the center. Ah, the grains of infinity. Let's grab all the grains of infinity from all of the chests. Any in here? Yep, I see some. Let's put them in a drawer. There must be an empty drawer. Yep. So now that should be available. So sag mill. Aha. So there's a pattern for the first thing. So let's do Ender.io difficult things over here. Then back to the pattern. Terminal sag mill. So we can make this guy. Yes. And let's see, there's another thing we need to make. Oh. We need to know how to make iron bars. And so if I put these two in here now. Okay. Then we do sag mill. We can make this guy. And then we should also be able to make this guy. Yeah, missing a whole lot of items. Let's see. Organic green dye comes from clippings and trimmings. Cactus green. Actually, we have cactus green. That's not a problem. So this would be the right one to do, unless we need pulverized coal. Yeah. Let's do pulverized charcoal. No, let's do coal actually. We can do coal. Crusher, squeezer. And there is a mechanical squeezer. Ooh. Could be interesting. Because that's from the mineral. It doesn't say integrated dynamics. So that would be cool. Okay, what else do we have? Some sort of fluid. Yeah, we do not have that. I do not have the crusher yet. I do not have a pulverizer, but we are going to do a sag mill. Yes. And in the sag mill you can put coal. So we need this recipe. Switch it over. Try again. It still doesn't do. So we want coal here, and then it gives us pulverized coal there. If I have pulverized coal, it's in that one chest. Yep. Actually, we no longer need this chest to be here. So I want to put all these things in the ender pouch. Okay, that's good. So we do not need that chest anymore. Now I can put it all in here. We can grab everything from here. Push that in there as well. Yep. And then we have some dust in here, soul powder, and these guys, and that guy, and let's see, powder here. There's some over here. There's conduit binder. There's pulverized coal. Here's pulverized coal. Yeah, that seems to be. These guys can go in. Yep, that's it. So we throw all these items in there. And now we have pulverized coal all of a sudden. So what were we trying to make? Sag mill. And for the sag mill industrial machine chassis, we need industrial die blend, which now we can make. Switch it to craft. There we go. So we put these two in here. Well, actually not. Now we need this goes into an alloy smelter. So we need an alloy smelter with an interface. Oh, I need logic processors. Let's get some silicon, some gold, and some redstone. I need to hook the inscribers back onto the system. So this goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here, and I already have 8. So let it work while we're going. So throw it in, and then we say we want an interface. Start. That's the interface, and then I want an alloy smelter, and now problem comes. I can't make the alloy smelter before I make the alloy smelter. Right? I need a furnace. So furnace, we can craft a furnace. Here, alloy smelter. What else? A cauldron. I'm sure I don't have a pattern for that yet. And then everything is in here except for this one. So I need what's it called? Simple machine chassis and industrial die blend. Oh, I have that on me. Okay, so the machine chassis, the industrial die blend, the cauldron, and then machine. So let's make one. And the industrial die blend we already have. Okay, so the chassis. Okay, let's do this manual for the first one, and then we can set it up in a recipe. So this is an alloy smelter. This is actually an enhanced alloy smelter. I don't know what the difference is, but we're gonna throw these in. They should cook, and that's what we need. Alright. With that we can make an alloy smelter. This guy. Right, so we have a pattern for an alloy smelter. So now, if I throw this in there, I can make an alloy smelter. There we are. So we can go, we need some cable. So let's take the red cable. Right, and I'll put them over here. So the red cable. Let's say we want it to go there. Okay. And then we want it to come out here. And the I/O machines also need power, so I guess we'll need some power. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not breaking the cable. Oh my. Not. No. Not breaking the cable. Okay, climb out. So red cable going here. So you can put NRIO machines. This didn't need to be that deep, so we can put that in here. Then we want that there. I want some of that energy cable, and I want to put the first interface here. I do have the alloy smelter. I can put it here. Then we want to have some stone. I want to have some stone here. Yeah, that'll be good for now. I need energy conduit and a wireless crafting terminal. Something I need as well. Not because I want to craft wireless, but just because we can get our inventory. So energy. There we go. Alright. Good, 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 good. We need to give it power. not hooked up yet. Oh. I did too much effort already. So 8. Come on. Why are you not doing it? Ah. So are we happy? We are, except there is a capacitor missing. Now, capacitor. We do not have those weird, fancy loot capacitors. We do have capacitors. We do have a few capacitors. So there is a basic capacitor. It doesn't say what it does. There is a double layer capacitor, and there is an octadic capacitor. Now we know these three, so they go from 1 to 2 to 8. This is 8. But then there is a grainy capacitor, and it only has 88 EMC. So let's assume, because there is nothing else we have here, that the EMC tells us how good it is. Right? I don't know what all the other numbers are. There's an owl and there's a... I don't know actually what those symbols are. Then there is a crystalline capacitor, which is a lot higher. 2348. Melodic capacitor is 98,000. So I think we're gonna have to see stellar capacitor 339,000. So I think we're going to have to try to make this one. And for that we need stellar alloy ingots, a shulker shell. How am I gonna get a shulker shell? This is not possible at this moment. Except... rabbit, wolf, ocelot, llama, horse, chicken, cow, sheep, pig, saplings, yeah. Let's try shulker. All sorts of shulker. Oh, we can spawn a shulker. And we can put it in a soul vial. Okay. We can spawn a shulker. We can spawn a shulker. I have all these things already, except for the porcelain doll. And we can make that. Should we do that? I'm going to try that off camera. So I mean, during the week, when I have time to, you know, invest, try, and think that's safer. And then next week we'll talk about it. Now, the one below is the melodic capacitor. We need melodic alloy, we need end steel ingots, and a crystalline capacitor. So this is possible. I have prismarine crystals. we can make octadic capacitors, and this comes from grains of piezoality and gold, and this is a pulsating crystal, which is only this. Okay, we can do that. We can do it, but I can't remember all these recipes. So we need a capacitor, namely this one, right? None of it is in here. To start with, we need this, and that's all we have. Okay. So we need an octadic, which we do not have. Wait a minute. This is different. Let's try again. Octadic, double layer, basic. Let's do a pattern for a basic capacitor. Let's put it in the system. Right? There we go. Now we can make double layer capacitor. We can make a double layer capacitor. We can put that in the system right next to the first one. Now we can make the octadic. And we can put it next to the other two. Right, now we need number 4. Number 4. Is it the crystalline? Yes. And here we're missing the ingots. Okay, this... Which is the crystalline? This one. This is in an alloy smelter, gold and grains of piezoality. Now I may have these grains. So let's switch. Let's see grain. We already have some of those grains, but I want to make them. So what does it take to make sag mill? I do not have the sag mill yet, but we can craft this already. So let's switch it back to crafting. Let's put that in here as well. Right, underneath. And then this guy we can use to make grains, but I already have a few. I still do want to make the pattern. So it's the pulsating crystal and it turns into that. So it's the pulsating crystal. I need one of these. And then I want pulsating crystal 1 to be made. I can put it here. Yeah, if it's not a crafting pattern but a processing pattern, you need one of those items and one of these items. So you actually need to do that once. So now I have a pattern which I cannot use just yet. Right? But the goal is to have the sag mill hooked up, so that's a sag mill one. Then the capacitor. I want to make the crystalline, so we need in the alloy smelter these two, grains and gold. So we'll leave it on this, grains and gold. That's not so much gold. And then I actually need one. And let's also make a octadic capacitor. Because now if we go to the alloy smelter, the one we are setting up, oh, actually, I don't. All I need to do is do that. No, I actually need to make these items. Yeah. I just said I do. I need to. So put that in. Wait a second, and there is one crystalline alloy ingot. Okay. These are things that changed with the previous version of the Endrio. And so now there's more capacitors. We do not have those fancy loot capacitors anymore, but we did get real capacitors. So this is the one I was still trying to make. And if it switches to octatic, we can do this. Change it to crafting pattern and make it. And so now I can put that next to the others. And also I can tell it now that I can make So if you put one of these and some gold. No. No. One gold. Then you get that. We're going to have to make more patterns. So let's do 32. We need quartz glass, and it's high time we make a pattern for quartz glass. So quartz glass. Let's do it this way. Switch pattern. Put the pattern in here somewhere. Let's say there. And then maybe we can make the patterns. Here we go. Alright. Look, they're coming. And 32. So I can put that there. So we have the crystalline ingot that goes there. And then the capacitor again. We have it here now. Oh, that was half an hour. Let's add half an hour. So now the melodic capacitor. We're still missing the items in the middle, but we can make them. Because end steel ingot is no more than just a recipe of items that I have in my system, except for the end stone. That's a bit more difficult. I need to go to the end to craft, well, to mine that. It would be good if we could make end stone from something else. Ah, yeah, from seeds. Yeah. Lava and glowstone in a bucket. In a barrel. We can do that. How much glowstone do we have? 14k of blocks. 55k of dust. We could do that. It's a setup with a chest though. It can be done. It can absolutely be done. It can be automated. Oh my, that would be awesome. Okay. We have at least end steel. But we need to make an ingot, and you make it like this. So obsidian, dark steel, and end stone. And it's a processing pattern. Dark steel and obsidian. So now if I empty this, we can put that in, we can put that in, and we can put that in. And do I actually have end steel? No, but I'm sure I have end steel. Here we go. Okay, so end steel is for the alloy smelter, and then we're still making a capacitor, and we need melodic alloy. Melodic alloy is popped chorus fruit and end steel ingot. So end steel ingot and popped. But you saw I had some popped chorus fruit here, so I can do one. Do I also have some melodic? I may have some over here. Have some, and let's take one of those as well, because we can use them. Okay, so this turns into that. If you put it in an alloy smelter, and then if you go into a crafter, you can put these guys like this, and then you get melodic alloy grinding balls. Now that is a pattern which we can add over here. Melodic grinding ball, yeah. So the capacitor still. Now we have everything, so we can craft it. We can put it in here. All right. So now we can make. I can go into the crafting terminal and I can say I need a capacitor. I can click on this one and I can say make me one. And it's making one. It's crafting 2 melodic alloy. It's crafting 3 of those blue ones, crystalline alloy. That takes quite a while. Uh-oh. It's not working. Doesn't seem to be working. Do I need to add an item? Yeah, it doesn't take it out. Oh boy, I didn't think I needed to do this. But okay. So, conduit, some of these. and then let's leave it on green. Extract, insert, should go out. Yep, now it's cooking. There we go. Okay, so if we need to do that, okay, then we'll do that. I hate adding item conduits for that. But if we need to, yeah, we need to. So how's the crafting? It's done. And so we have one melodic capacitor. Now, I want to put the melodic capacitor in that alloy smelter. So let's open it. We take out the octatic, we put in the melodic. Let's see this actually. So 500,000, 150, 240, 800,000. Okay, so it's better. So the stellar one must still be better than that, but you know, problem to make it just yet. Alright, let's see. So we can throw in all these items. What? What's wrong with that thing now? Oh, it's full. Yeah, it's full. So storage, I want to make a 64 storage cell. Let's make 2. And we are missing the 64K storage component, and I thought I made a pattern for that. Renderer rendered. Acacia wood stairs. What? Okay. You see, I understand I do not have the discs because I don't need to make those discs. Not for me, anyway. I do need to make them because there's a quest here that wants me to make the storage cells. So actually, let's do that. Okay, so storage cell 1K 4K. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah. 16K. And so we'll put them in here. 1K, 4K, 16K, and then let's just ask for one of each. We are missing processors again. So, these inscribers are not going to get their items in by themselves. What is going on? It doesn't have power. Yeah, that's what's going on. No, 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 no. And so we get 4. These guys are working. I would rather have a few more. So we'll make a few more. Put in, hop. And then what I'm going to do as well is have okay. So not then. Oh, no, 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 no. Not the brown cable. Ugh. So I need more red. Yeah, okay. Okay, I must have some now. Yeah, okay. 8 should be more than I need. Ah yeah, doesn't go in because we already have. Okay, so craft it. Craft it. No CPUs are available. Okay. Craft one. There we go. And then finally craft what I want to craft, the 64K. And we should see it going. Yeah. It seems to know about these guys now. Look, it's making them. Or is it? Is the cable underneath enough? If that's the case, okay. The scheduled number goes down, but only very, very slowly. So we're gonna make some red cable. Cable. Let's make some fluid cables, and then we'll see. So 20. No CPUs are available. So how is it? How is it? Could I use the fluix cable and another color to... Oh yeah, I could actually. It's not doing it. It says it's doing it. It's not doing it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do that. Let's grab them. We can do red cable going up. Right? This is a very janky, I know. But at least we do something. Yep, there we go. And then that, and then I still have brown. So now this should work, perhaps. Maybe this is AE2, so it should work with the cables. It's going up, not down. So I don't know. Do I need to make... Okay, let's try. So we'll leave it on green for the first one. We'll set it to brown for the second. So brown insert. We'll do blue for the third. We'll do so extract purple for the third. And what is the next color? Cyan for number 5. So that should bring the items from the bottom to the interface, which means it goes back into the system. Okay, that seems to work. It's weird that I need to do that with Ender.io, but it seems to do. It's not taking them out from here because why? Oh, because this is not enabled. Okay. And now it took them out, and now we are in business. Okay. Good. All right. So you need Ender.io even between the AE2 stuff and the AE interface. That I did not expect. So where are we now? We stored all these guys, we stored all those guys, we stored these guys. These are now crafting, actually. No longer scheduled. And so these are being built. We can see them going up. Stored 1, 2, 37 scheduled. Okay, we have 2 of these now, 16K. None of the 64K yet. There goes one more. 4K. So we can probably make a third one here. Come on. Needs a processor probably. Yep, so we have built that, and now scheduled 1 because we already built 1. Yep, that went fast. As it got the third one here, it made one of these, which makes one of those. Stored 1, scheduled 20, 19. Come on. There should be accelerator cards in the inscribers as well. So we need to make acceleration cards, and I can take this already to put it in there, which means already I can put these items in again. And so I need acceleration card, these. Let's go have a look how many we can put in. Alright, so these are the inscribers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards can go in. There's 5 machines, so we can do 25 cards. Let's have a little look. What are the other cards available? And at I think that must be AE2. It's not AE2. So applied and card. Okay, so biometric card, memory card, advanced card, basic card, none of those. Capacity card. Not for the inscriber. Crafting card, not for the inscriber. Fuzzy card, not for the inscriber. Inverted card, not for the inscriber. Redstone card, not for the inscriber. This is the only one we can use. In other words, I want 25 acceleration cards. And we need pure fluix crystals. The growth chamber is gone. So we need to set up a growth chamber. Let's start making 20 cables. I said 20. Come on, you can do it. I did say 20. $20. I must not have said 20 then. So let's do this, and then I want red dye here. There we go. So now, first of all, what we can do is remove the bad cable and make it red. Oh, now you do something. So let's remove that one first. So it's easier to put that there. And then we do this. I do that. And then we go on to this side where we remove I want my cable. I was thinking yesterday that maybe I should make a magnet. I don't really like magnets, but you know, it would be handy now because I wouldn't have had to dig this out. Okay. 5 inscribers, 6 cables. Should be good. There we go. Okay, so that's good now. Right. Accelerator cards. If I get an interface, and I get the growth chamber, then I and also the energy acceptor. Now I should be able to do something with that. Energy acceptor. I don't need the energy acceptor if I put it here. Or on an ME cable over there. Yep, let's do that. Okay, so let's put the guys here. So the growth chamber down there, they're hooked up. Should be able to make a pure fluix crystal. I hope I don't need to put an item conduit between them. So a pattern for pure fluix enrichment chamber. Put this guy in, makes that. But how do we make this? That's a crafting recipe, so we can make that. So let's see. Sort of want to put it there. Then let's take that out. We can put this here. We can switch. And then it makes a pure fluix. And this I should be able now to put on the growth chamber. Oh, growth chamber, crystal growth chamber, yes. And so now if we say I want fluix crystal, if I put these out and I take 10, then it should start making 10. Does it take quite a while, or is it not doing it? I'm putting a fluid into a container, by the way. It doesn't seem to be doing it. Let's go have a look. Did it put the items in? Did they grow? Is all we need item conduit? It did put them in, they did grow, it has all the acceleration cards you can ask for. It did work. It needs item conduit. Let's leave it on green. We'll activate. We'll set it to insert. Let's have a look. It went out. Again, we needed the item conduit. Oh, there's another half hour. We've been streaming for more than 2 hours now. So if we look at it, fluix, we have 10. Yep, 16 now. Oh, what did I want to make? Oh yeah, the acceleration cards. I wanted to make 25. I needed pure fluix crystals, but now we can craft them. So let's start. These are the acceleration cards. Let's have a look at how it's going. Okay, this is good. Alright, this is good. That's good. It's actually making them. Yep, yeah. So it's working, it's working. We're slowly getting into automating everything. We need stronger, better CPUs because this is taking a long time. You know, and I can explain that. So this is the CPU. It has a crafting unit which doesn't do anything. It has 64 memory, so it can store all those recipes that we have. But it only has 2 co-processing units. So it can only do 2 recipes at the same time. Our recipes, as you have seen, have more than 2 things to do. And we saw 3, 4, 5 things that could be done at the same time. So it would be beneficial to have a bigger CPU. We're gonna make a bigger CPU. Over there. We're gonna make a huge one, a big one, a smaller one, a tiny one, a few tiny ones. You know, if you want to make something very simple, you can use a very simple one. If you want to make something very a very difficult recipe, you can use the biggest. That would be good, yeah. I'm gonna make a railing on this stair, like there, because this is actually epic. If you walk up it, it's cool, or down. This is well, an open stair. So yeah, I want to make it like that. And it should fit in the 5x5. Does it? It does. It does fit in there. So that's good. So can we put something here? Haha! I'm gonna have to think about that. There could be molecular assemblers here. That would look awesome as well. It really would look awesome. To have molecular assemblers here going up. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just right now, right away, immediately. We're gonna do that. Meaning, we need to make interfaces. (32) and we need to make molecular assemblers. (32) as well. We need to wait until this guy finishes. See, that's why we need more CPUs. Stronger ones, better ones. Okay, and then the molecular start. I have 1 acceleration card left, so there must have been one in one of those things. Cable, yes. And so molecular, have they finished? They have not finished. 8 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh, mineral wood. A stack of mineral wood and spruce fence. Spruce fence. We can put it where the wood is. That would put it here. So some spruce fence. Let's make 20. There we go. Okay. And so, how does this work? So I'll show how I did the one there, except this one is going to be here. So you do a cable in the middle. Right, then you do 4 molecular assemblers, like this. And in between 4 interfaces. And then you do the interfaces on top of the other, the assemblers. And then you do assemblers and in the corner. Oh. Then in the middle, up the cable, interfaces again, molecular assemblers again, interfaces again. And do not forget the cable in the middle. Right? Molecular assemblers again. So you can see it's actually quite a bit of them. Like this. We do that. Do one more. I have interfaces for the corners. Oh. And assemblers for in between. That is the maximum. Let's put a torch on top. See, this is awesome. Now what we can do is take mineral wood. And actually make it one higher. And then okay. And then we need a torch of some kind underneath here. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do spruce fence. And then mineral wood in between. Let's go up. Fence. No, not fence there. But we need some torches. Let's put the torches actually there and there. Okay. Oh yeah. Isn't that just awesome? You walk through here, you see the red and all the items, and you come here and yeah. Mineral. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, fence, and actually let's put a torch, and we want some wood also here. So now if you walk in, that is just awesome. Yeah. So it's not hidden, it's out in plain sight. Only that torch, that's not good. So let's do 4 torches on the corners. Yeah, better. We could do even better, I think. We have 9 fence. F12 Jaden is following. Hi, welcome. Thanks for the follow. So, yes. Actually, that should be one lower. But okay, it fits like this better. Yeah. Now, of course, it's not hooked up yet. That still needs to be done. We need it to hook up to the orange cable. So, let's get in here. Let's go underneath. And then we can try to put the red cable in. Now we need orange, and the orange will have to go underneath. Yes, it will have to come up. We need... yeah. I did not bring orange cable, of course. I also need 2 P2P tunnels. I need to take my memory card. What's this gonna do? It's well, they're not online just yet, but it's a set of here molecular assemblers. So I already have 38. This is an extra tower of 32, and so you can put recipes in here, patterns. And so if you need to make something, say I need to make orange dye, I'm gonna make probably orange cable. No, 7 should be good, but suppose I want to make orange cable, I can tell it to make them, and it will ask one of these molecular assemblers, the glassy things, to make them, and then I'll have them. Yeah, it's automation. So let's switch this out, take that, have a bite. Go back to number 6. Oh, I forgot a whole lot of things that I was going to bring. So we need P2P cable, P2P tunnels, so 2 of them. I saw the network card, memory card, that's it. Yeah. These are made. Do I need something else? I didn't think so. Yeah, we need to set up that the other side, but yeah. It is survival, yes. And so we put in the P2P tunnel and we connect it to the cable. It's offline. It's missing a channel, it's not linked, so we need to do that still. But the other half of it is not done yet, so we need to do that first. I need a ME controller. One of these. Just you or other people? No, it's just me. Fluix seed. I thought I had a recipe to make that. Apparently I did not do that. And Skystone block. Skystone is not in the system. Okay. So, oh, I do not have a recipe for that. Nice. Okay, so here's a pattern for the Fluix dust. Let's see. Uh-oh. The assemblers went offline. It's not good, not good. Deconnect the cable. Of course, now I built the stairs up to be nicer. I'm still just going to jump down. Okay, should bring them back online. Online, yes. Oh, did I use too many I may already have used too many. We need to have a P2P on this system as well. Yeah. Which means we're at 3 point-to-point systems already. Of a possible 8. What was I going to make? I was going to make an ME controller. So now it only says it needs the Skystone block, and I just came from where the Skystone is. Because here is the sieves, and we should have Skystone. Now let's take a few stacks. Yeah, that tower looks as if it's doing something even while it's not doing anything. Okay, so you go in. Although, can I put that maybe in a compacting drawer? It keeps coming. I already had some in the system. Yeah, I do not have it stored. Okay, so can we put... Yeah, let's not do that. Can we put this in here, and will it make the blocks? It does not make the blocks. Encoded pattern. Oh. Ah yeah, we're still trying to make a sag mill. So 2 Fluix seed. Ah, that's why we do not have... no, wait a minute. No, this is the new one that I'm trying to put in. Okay, so we're gonna put it there. And then I want to make an ME controller that works, except I do not have this. So we want to make the Skystone block, which means we need to put Skystone in an alloy smelter. Oh my. Okay. We have a setup for that, which is half automatic. Maybe I should automate it really. Not yet. You see, it puts these items into the barrel. The barrel is hooked up to the lava system, so it always puts in lava. Comes out in the bottom as sky stone. I don't think I need a whole stack, but I'll need a few more. At least. Let me rearrange myself just a little bit. Just half a stack. Let's wait until the stack is done. Gives me time to have a little drink. Take another drink. This one is half sparkly water. So it's in between. You know, I think the sparkly water is too hard and the non-sparkly is too flat. So I like that they made one in between. Okay, very good. There's a little problem with the CPU I saw. This is not what we need for the recipe. The recipe requires sky stone block, and what we have is sky stone. So let's see, if we put 4 like this, no, and that's because it needs to go in an alloy smelter. So I need to throw one into the alloy smelter. Which very conveniently now is placed behind the thing. Yeah, we need to move it, in other words. That's a sky stone block. It would be good if I can move the alloy smelter into the wall. You know, if I can move all those machines into the wall, that would actually already be better. So now we can say here in the pattern terminal that we want a processing pattern where one of these turns into one of these, and that is something you can do in an alloy smelter. And so now if we put these items in the system and we say we want an ME controller, it should be able to make that. I also need some cable. No, I already have the cable. Yeah, but a cable anchor would be good. Cable. The P2P tunnel. So we're gonna put the cable in, then we're gonna put the okay. And so we need ME controller. There it is. That's the first thing we need to put in. So, my dear CPU, can you do something different? Well, yes, we could. I think it wouldn't even be a problem. If we disconnect, put the new controller, do we have a crafting CPU available? So let's see. It seems to be. Let's make something we can make. This maybe? Yeah, it's available. Okay. Something happened. Oh yeah, Rich604SD is following. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. So we put this in. We put the P2P in. We put the cable in. We add the anchor on this side. And then we put all our tools back. Take the memory card. Shift right click. So new device configuration created and copied to the memory card. Okay. And then we go over to the other side where we need a piece of cable. See whether we can link it. And we right click on this guy. And so it says device missing channel, but it is linked. Device online, 0 channels. You can already see them glowing, and 32 channels. Very good. Now let's check up on this guy. This one went offline. So we need to have a point-to-point on this side as well. Now you should be back. Yep. Okay, so we need to the whole P2P setup again. That's what it needs. So start with a controller. All right. You should be able to make that. No, because I took it offline. Ah. Okay, so we need another. We need to take that offline and not this. Okay. All right. Can we do it now? So what I'm going to do is change that red cable into a dense cable so we can do 32 P2P connections if we need to. That will be better. So we need one controller, and we are missing Fluix seeds. The assemblers are back offline. Okay, I can make Fluix seeds myself. There we go. And then ME controller. Maybe we can make one. Start. Almost there. Yep. So I put in the controller, I put in the dense cable. I need Yeah. Oh, I'm able to make them. Then I need to put this in and an anchor. I'm able. Nope. Nope. No. No. Okay, but I don't need the anchor right away. Yeah. So let's take this guy offline for a minute. So we need to make the controller bigger, add the cable, add the P2P, add this guy, and then we want to have this attached and these two. Okay, there we go. And then put these items back. Shift right click. So it's copied. Okay. It didn't have those little colored squares before. So now you can see which P2P tunnel is connected to which. That is good. So we add the P2P here. Oh, that's weird. Does it only go in that direction? Oh, yeah, okay, okay. But I do think we can add a dense cable, then add this guy, and then add the smaller cable again. And then I should be able to right click, loaded configuration, yeah, missing channel, come on, online, and 6 of 32 channels. This guy is online with 32 channels. We want to check up on this guy, online with 32 channels. And yeah, we can't see anything here, but it seems to be okay. Go back to the... Wow! 17 FPS or even less. I think I need to switch on the mob farm. Did I get him? No! I did not get him. I got him. Alright. For now, it doesn't need to switch. It doesn't need to be switched off again. I can leave it switched on. So, creeper, zombie, skeleton. Zombie, witch, skeleton. It could be interesting if we try to kill the witch with the sword. Try to get a chunk. Skeleton, zombie, zombie. They are not being killed, so we need to switch them on. Okay, I have what I needed. A zombie villager. That must absolutely have done something with the... I have a whole lot of items in here. This is the important one. A zombie villager. Actually, let's just do it right now. So we grab... potions of weakness, golden apples, and the zombie villager. So if you want to do this in vanilla Minecraft, you just need to get the zombie villager. Actually, I don't want to do it here. Because potion of weakness and that guy next to it, I don't trust it. So, where's the glass? Here is the glass. Okay. Then I climb up and I release the guy. Ugh. Well, he has a an arrow in his hand. Okay. So we throw the potion of weakness. And then we use the apple on him. That starts, so the noise, you know, it started, and with the particles you see that it's happening. He's also trembling. Come on, guy, you can do it. And so then I have 2 villagers. I can start breeding them. We can do things with them. It's good, it's good, it's good. And I needed one for something. Come on. You have to be a little bit patient. And as I said in the beginning of the stream, I tried this with one that was spawned on cursed earth, and this process takes more than a minute, and mobs that are spawned on cursed earth only last for a minute. Come on. Please don't be a cleric. Please don't be a cleric. So, if it's a farmer, we're gonna make a little fake town so we can breed them. We'll make a little farm. We'll have enough doors. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Come on. You see, you have to be patient. And if you walk away, he could still despawn. I think. I'm not sure about that. He's in an in-between state now. So maybe he does last if we walk away. It's too much effort to get him. So I'm not walking away. Come on, convert. Convert, you know you can do it. You want another apple? Nope, doesn't want another apple. Come on. Come on, so that guy, unfortunately, is a cleric. I would like it to be a farmer. That makes it easier. Otherwise, I have to do the farming. I have to feed the guys. Until we have a farmer. And then even the mod pack could be, you know, changed so that we can never get a farmer. That would be unfortunate. I would like there to be a little fake town where I can put them in. Although I cannot make valid doors. I cannot make valid doors because there is no sky. Unless maybe if the bedrock ceiling is sky, then we can do something. This takes an awful long time. I was watching TV when I did that guy, so it wasn't very important how long it took. But now, come on, we don't have all the time here. Come on, guy. Come on. Come on. Aha, there we are. It's unfortunately a cleric. What is the luck to have 2 clerics? Alright, bring them together. So I need a bucket of water because I'm not going to drag them. And we need some blocks. So let's take iron. That's good. So now, what I want first of all is just a line of blocks from one guy to the other. What? Why not? Move over! Dang it, guy! Hitbox is shown. Is he in the corner? Well, if he is, only by a fraction. Still can't put it there. Alright, so then we need to extend it over to here. I want to take this corner actually. Right, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. And then we can do the bottom glass first and the upper glass later. And then we can come here and do the same. Now I need water in the bucket. There is a sink here, so don't need to go anywhere. Yeah, just go over there. Ah, they already found each other. Okay, food. On this side. What shall we give them? Oh, I thought there should be carrots and potatoes. Wait a minute, where are the carrots and the potatoes? Oh, they're here! Okay, so let's grab a stack of potatoes. That's just not going to be enough. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Let's grab a potato or a few potatoes. Let's then go into the field. Let's plant a stupid amount. Here. Carrot-based vegetables. Bad, 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 bad. Alright. Let's grow some potatoes. Yeah. We need a few stacks. Right, luckily it's going quick, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that would be good. Does the hitbox change? It does not change. It seems. Okay, hold on. Where is the window? FRC Dirty Needles. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I didn't see your message before. For some reason. Oh. And then back onto the first. That didn't grow yet. Over to the third. 4. Now what you need to do is do the second and the fourth. And then the first. And then the third. And then the second again. But should not be empty. Oh, one poisonous potato. Okay, so this guy, then this guy, then this guy, then this guy, then this guy, and actually then this guy, and then that guy. Yeah, you go over to here, here, and here. You can see where the eyes of the potato point. Suppose now I made a mistake and there's a zombie. Wouldn't that just be bad luck? Okay, let's have a look. How many do we have? Because they do not actually need full inventories. But yeah, a little more can do. Okay. And then back to the first. Number 4. Number 2. And number 3. Back to the first. Number 4. Number 2. Number 3. Is it empty again? It's empty again. How many do we have? I think this is good enough. I'll come back and do some more because I want to really breed the villagers, but it's good enough for now. If I need to go. I need to go away from this area because I'll keep on getting more. Cool Guy AJ is following. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. Let's see what happens if we feed these potatoes to the guys. Then do they breed? Let's not get ideas. You need... they will of course never breed because I do not have a valid village. There is no way to make a valid village. So what we need is a way of breeding them. Okay. Do I have the F7 on or not? I don't know. Okay, so push you out. It's on. There is no red crosses anywhere. Okay, so anyway, we have 2 villagers. That's a good start. I don't know what the next step is. But I do think I did quite a bit already. Golden apple. Let's put it back in that chest for if we need to convert another one. Yeah. I've been going for more than 3 hours. So this is going to be the end of the stream. We did breed some cows, not as much as we did in previous streams. We did do some auto crafting. I set up P2P tunnels. We made a whole crafting tower that is still empty. But yeah, when we get a little bit further, we'll need all of that, I'm sure. I didn't go in here. We didn't do anything here. I do not believe that those thermoelectric generators are doing anything. It seems to have done something here because this capacitor is full, but the one downstairs is empty. Oh, unless I need to make an oh, maybe. Hold on, let's take the engineer's hammer and let's go have a look at it. I almost ended the stream, but it's good. I always, you know, talk about what we did at the end of the stream, and it's entirely possible that input. Now there is an input. Who would have thought that to be possible? So cables from these guys to there, cables from these guys to a relay, from the relay to the capacitor, from the capacitor to the... Yeah, this is possible. Okay, I'm gonna set it up like this. I'll have more of these capacitors, and then they can input into the capacitor. Capacitor goes to that one, goes into the input network, and it goes to there. But yeah, I need RF for... I can't do it with this guy. I need the normal RF, I think. Yeah, so what we did is we converted the villager. I showed this system, which is great. I should rebuild it now that it works to, you know, have it look better. What else did we do? We expanded this now that there is 3 P2P tunnels. Yeah, I didn't have these colors before, so now you can see which one it is. Previously you had to remember or just relink. I was really going to do that, but I'll do that, you know, during the week. I'm going to do it. It's next on my list. Then here I didn't do anything there, but obviously last week I added all these chests here, so that if these guys are sieving, it goes into those chests. I think they are all fully upgraded, so to the maximum capacity. But I want to put more of these guys, and I want to put sag mills here to, you know, generate their materials. That's the tower we built. So molecular assemblers and ME interfaces with cable in the middle, and you can see how it has less channels going up. So there's one line is 4 channels, so it loses, it's already lost 4, it loses another 4 here, and then if I can go up, by here there's only 8 left, and you can see there's only 4, so the red line there, that goes up. See, it's 3 red lines, 2 red lines. And then if you go lower, there's white lines in between the red ones. That's where the channels go, and so they go here, here. We reset these guys, gave them a P2P tunnel, but they need a bigger cable. And the cable coming in should also be bigger, so we can do more P2P systems. Which means this side needs a P2P cable, so we'll have 4 very soon. But yeah, we'll add even more in here. I want to put CPUs over there. I shortly talked about the fact that these are all fruits and fruit-based vegetables. Fruit-based vegetables, think about tomatoes or cucumber, zucchini. Pickle, kiwi, eggplant, corn, peas and beans. I think I have more beans. Yeah. So the idea is I plant these here, I harvest them, I get lots of them, and then I remove them and I take the next type of plant, put those in a large quantity, grow those, harvest them, have lots of them, and put all of that in the kitchen. And then we can start making all the food that's available. Which is what I want to do. Yeah, we caught the second zombie villager. I caught the first one earlier in the week. This week, in fact. After I rebuilt the whole mob farm over there. I still have the other mob farm. The one with the witch water. You know, I still have this mob farm where there's witch water in the middle. And so... But I should actually upgrade this. Or, well, change it. So that doesn't happen anymore. So that shouldn't happen anymore. So what I actually want to do is change the working area until it's a 1x1. So just the square before, and then add those vector plates all around. Put the witch water here, so they get pushed by the vector plates into that one square, convert by the witch water, and then get destroyed. That's what I want to do. So that's a project. And then here is the second mob farm without any of those things. No cursed earth, no witch water, just normal. Well, normal for modded. That's actually all we did. Automation is a lot of work until it's done, and then it's easy. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining, anyone for following, everyone for talking in chat, and especially for coming by and watching the stream. And I'll be back next week. Yep, I'll be back next week. And maybe we'll see each other again. Bye bye.